So this is part 3 to the first 2 videos talking about suffering and what I have personally dealt with. So if you are seeing this video and you've not watched the other 2, I implore you, I encourage you to go watch those so you know where I left off. Okay? So here I am today. The automotive industry is hurting because of this current administration. My career is effectively done. It's done. As a quality engineer, I'm done. It's done. Maybe someday in the future, but right now, I'm just going to focus on what I'm being called to do now, which is work as a psychic medium. Be a lighthouse. Be a beacon of hope. Spread hope. Spread the message that Spirit is telling us. Because we are in the rise of the divine feminine. The reign of the divine feminine is upon us. It is coming. We are all going to enjoy it. And that is the next administration. The reign of the divine feminine. That's what it is. And it will be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And no one will suffer anymore. Because that's not what the divine feminine is about. But the divine feminine, when we face suffering, we overcome it. Because it's all about having the right perspective. I have found in my life that looking on the bright side of everything is always worth it. I wouldn't be here at 42 if I didn't. I didn't have that superpower, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. And I do call it a superpower. Especially if you knew the things that I have dealt with in my life and I am currently dealing with. There's one thing that I'm not even allowed to talk about. And it is the worst thing that a mother could ever go through. So there's that thing that I can't even talk about. And then there's the automotive industry that has been part of my whole life and my ancestors before me. And we're suffering. And I can choose to sit in that fear and trauma from being laid off in 2009 and what I suffered, or I can choose a different perspective. And I choose hope over fear every time. I do. On Friday, I had to turn in my leased vehicle because my 2-year lease on my GMC Acadia is up, effective today, April 13th. And so I had to turn it in on a Friday. And now I have no car. And I could have sat and been depressed and allowed myself to slip back to the times where I was without a vehicle and I had to share a vehicle with my twin. And what it was like to claw my way out of that debt as a result of the situations that made me carless. I could sit there, but that doesn't feel good. That's not a good feeling. But I can also recognize that even though I went through all of those situations, something better always came about. Always did, and it always will. And that is the perspective that I choose to have. I choose that. And I bring that to all of you through the pendulum. It's to look on the bright side. Anyone can have faith. Anyone. It takes a lot of courage to continue to have faith in spirit and have hope when everything around you is crumbling. Things are crumbling around me, but I choose to continue to have faith. I have to. I have to believe that what I'm being called to do is my mission, and everything will work out. I'm not going to lose anything that was meant for me. I have to have that faith. If I didn't, might as well throw in the towel. And that's not a good feeling. Nobody should have to feel that way. And so I want you to know too that I recognize the suffering that people are going through, because I too am faced with difficult situations because of this current administration. But I choose to have a different perspective. And it's a perspective that has gotten me where I am today. And it is a perspective that has very literally kept me alive. So, with that, to end my ministering of hope, and maybe you call it preachy, that's fine. If you think it is, sit with that and unpack where that belief is coming from. But to end it, I want to talk to Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Wisdom, and see what Archangel Uriel has to say. And Aegon said that I should use the same pendulum I used for him. Okay, I have Archangel Uriel here with me, and I already did a calibration. So since this video is already pretty long, I'm going to just keep that out. So Archangel Uriel, do you have a message of hope that you want to share? Yes. Okay, can you show me no, please? Thank you, Archangel Uriel. Please go to the first letter of the first word of your message of hope. A. Next word. Okay. N. E. W. Next word. So a new. F. A. I. T. H. Next word. I. S. Next word. Okay, it cut out there. So we had a new faith is, and Uriel spelled C-O-M. So, sorry about that, Archangel Uriel. So you spelled C-O-M, is that correct? Yes. Okay, so what's after the M? I. N. G. Next word. A new faith is coming. H. O. L. D. Next word. So hold. O. U. T. Next word, F O R. Next word, so hold out for. D I V I N E. Next word, J U S T I C E. Next word, message complete. Divine justice. Hold out for divine justice. Is that the message, Archangel Uriel? Yes. Is there anything else you want to add? Okay, go ahead. K E E P. Next word, H O L D I N G. Next word, keep holding. T H E. Next word, B I S I O N. Next word, message complete. Keep holding the vision. Yes. Oh, thank you, Archangel Uriel, for that message. I hope that comforts those of you that made it to the end of this video. As always, peace be with you.